The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. A little snowy out there, so I've got some cabin fever going on. Luckily, I have you to keep me warm. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button and the notification button. Help me out with the algorithm. If you have a band, song, video, something you want me to check out, the only place I go to get any suggestions anymore is the Discord server. Head over to the Discord server, read the rules, and then on the left-hand side is YouTube reaction requests. Read the rules. In there, drop a link with a brief description of your suggestion, and I will get to it when I can. Today's suggestion is coming from Phantasm, and he said, hey man, I loved your shirt in that Kamelot video. Check out this Kamelot track. So today we are back with my Tampa boys, because I go all the way back to when Kamelot was spelled with a C, and they were playing the Rocket Club on Dale Mabry is where I saw them, and Sabotage. Right? That's how far back I go with them. So today we are checking out Kamelot with Alissa White-Gluz from ArchEnemy, and the track is called Revolution, and I believe this is shot in Japan. Let me know down below with everything I need to know about the track, the band, your histories with it. Today we're checking out Kamelot. It's Revolution on the Wild Side. Here we go.
Japan! Are you guys ready to make some fucking noise? This song basically tells you guys to stand up, raise your voice, and start a fucking revolution!
Good, there's more. You tricked me.
Standing in the ashes, the echoes of our past. The smoke is clear, their shards are broken, mirrors everywhere. We're standing at the crossroads, afraid but not alone. 1,000 missing faces, the story of a rose in honor of their sacrifice. A new love can be born. I'm grateful, and I'll leave this world with no regrets at all. As love is pouring out of me, with all the power left in me, I raise my voice.
Dude.
Give it up for Alissa, White-Gluz from ArchEnemy.
Nice. All right, that is Kamelot Revolution with Alissa White-Gluz from ArchEnemy. I really hope I never think I'm saying that correctly. I love Tommy K's voice. There's a reason Arian Lucasen calls him. I love his voice, man. There is a bona fide that he carries with his tone that is steeped in this nice, rich, thick texture that carries with it the entire history of the band. Regardless of his participation in those histories, he is still able to convey those histories through his modernity and his experiences. So every time I've heard that dude sing, man, it's like, yo, that's bona fide. That's bona fide metal right there. And what I like about this track is this is a wonderful goulash of, you've got your symphonic elements in there, you've got your progressive elements in there, you got some thrash, you got some doom. Regardless, it is all the epicenter of metal. So that's what I mean by bona fide. This is a legitimizing of their place in the pantheon when it comes to Kamelot. Okay, honestly. It's just another great example of the gravitas and the weight that Tommy's voice is able to contain, while at the same time the band is also creating this bona fide massive foundation and progression through a wonderful journey of, like I said, that goulash of sound. So you've got his voice, which is really the metal, progressive metal kind of vibe to it. He's great with the thrash tones and all of that. But the way he carries it, the way he carries his notes, the way he sings, lends more to the progressive thrash side. And then you've got the band laying down this wonderful thrash bass. Just really, dude, man, that is, I can go to any decade, and say that's the epitome of thrash. I can take that to any decade and put that up against anything else that was thrash. That's the epitome of thrash right there. It really is. The band laid down such a really good foundation while transitioning with the vocalists, because the vocalists are covering these two areas. You know, Alyssa's got this doom vibe going on. Tommy's got that progressive, metal side going on, and the band is creating the tether between the two. So when the final product is put through the spectrum and all of my color layers are lined up, everything makes sense and it harmonizes. And that's why, what I mean about bona fide, right? Like, that's how you do it. Like, that's the example that you do it. And something else about Tommy that I don't want to be overlooked is the added instrument that he brings to the stage with his command of presence. Okay, being on a stage in front of 10 people can give you bubble guts. All right? It takes a certain mindset to command a room. on a microphone. It really does. It's work. You have to work at your own butterflies, your own insecurities, and things like that. He is, again, I use the word epitome, but he epitomizes rock frontman. He really does. It's just a fantastic display of 30, 40 years of metal history while also introducing the modernity that is her vocals. So Alissa's vocals are bringing it that, excuse me, I know that this is going to eschew what I've just been saying, but she's down in this register here. And yet, because of his harmonizing, because of Tommy's harmonizing with Alissa, there is a life color to her vocals. There is a bright pop. There is a breathing to her vocals that create the forward momentum. And what makes the song really stand out for me is the compartmentalization of its sections and how well each one of these music sections flows together. Excuse me. No sharp edges, no stark contrasts. And that's what progressive metal is about. Regardless of what you're hearing, how it is structured is perfect. There's not too much of any one thing, even with the vocals. There's not too much of any one thing. Everything has its place, and everything is in its right amounts, and it fits together seamlessly. So very good flow, very good vibe. The word I wrote down is bona fide. That's bona fide, bro. That's a bona fide metal track right there. So thank you, Phantasm, for that suggestion. If you have a suggestion for a band song video you want me to check out, the only place I go to get my suggestions from you is at the Discord server. Okay? So go to the Discord server. On the left-hand side, you'll see the YouTube reaction requests. Read the rules. Read the rules. Follow the rules. And I will react to your video. It's easier than my sister. But you got to get over to the Discord server. So thank you very much, Phantasm. That was Kamelot with Revolution featuring Alissa White-Gluz of ArchEnemy. Again, I hope I said that correctly. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to see and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you to all of you for taking time out of your day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.